In the last few weeks, you've heard a lot from us about our plans to build a state advocacy program, starting with our new partners in New York. But rest assured, we've also spent a considerable amount of time preparing for the results of the upcoming federal election. While we still have a number of undecided voters, and those voters broke big for the president in the last week leading up to 2016, the trend line seems clear. And if the election were held today, I think Democrats would have a big night. A Biden victory is also likely to have a positive impact on Democratic efforts to retake the Senate. Since 1992, only 70% of incumbent senators have won when the president of their own party loses their state. This would help Democrats pick up 5 seats and have a narrow majority in the Senate based on our current projections. So over the last 11 weeks, members of FinSecca have been hard at work. We've had over 120 congressional meetings, including nearly 100 directly with members of Congress. And we've got another 40 in the pipeline between now and Election Day. We've prepared for all scenarios, but since a blue wave seems more likely today, here are some thoughts on what we are expecting. The early focus will be on taking steps to address the pandemic and providing aid to the economy. I would expect the House-passed HEROES Act to be the starting point, although I would expect the price tag to be somewhat moderated. We'll continue to push as part of this process hard for relief and flexibility for carriers given the ultra-low interest rate environment we're in. And if a blue wave comes, we can expect a meaningful effort to rewrite the tax code. Former Vice President Biden has called for an increase of taxes by nearly $4 trillion. A key theme is to tax investment gains similar to W-2 labor income. The deferral of tax on appreciation of capital assets will be under scrutiny in a number of ways. One example is the Vice President's plan to propose a repeal of step-up in basis and tax capital gains at death. We will continue to make the case that inside buildup is not only taxed appropriately, but is essential for the financial security of all our clients. The Vice President's plan also proposes to increase the top marginal income tax rate, cap itemized deductions, limit like-kind exchanges, and phase out the 199A 20% deduction, which benefits so many of the profession and your clients. We expect Democrats to also reduce estate tax exemptions and increase the rates to those seen prior to 2017, and for congressional committees to scrutinize certain planning techniques such as minority discounts. We're also preparing for proposals to once again target non-qualified deferred compensation as well as business uses of life insurance. Beyond taxes, there are 3 additional areas we're preparing for. First, proposals such as the PRO Act, which could institute changes on which professionals are considered common law employees versus which are considered independent contractors. This proposal could impact the working relationship between many professionals and their carriers, and it could drive meaningful changes in comp models and benefits provided. Second, we're expecting meaningful activity under a blue wave on the regulatory front. There is strong possibility that both the SEC and DOL would rewrite their best interest standards. And third, on the opportunity side, we believe there is bipartisan, bicameral support for addressing the retirement savings crisis. So I hope that you found the election coverage we started last week helpful, and rest assured, we are readying for what is bound to be a busy year in 2021, making it even more important that we unify the profession, because together we can advance the cause of good public policy. Together, we can promote financial security for all, because together we are FinSecca.